Oh no. Now let's get working. Oh yeah, before I forget. Hmm? You can make any drink big by doubling the amount of ingredients. That's a little much. But if the recipe already has over 10 ingredients, the drink is already pretty big. I mean, the drink is already big. Oh, and if a recipe says it uses optional karmatrin, it means you can use none or fill it to the brim. Or fill it to the brim. Optional karmatrin or karmatrin doesn't count towards making a big drink. Of course. Karmatrin is the alcohol factor in a drink. It doesn't change the taste, but the amount still has an effect. Oh. If you add too much of it, the client will get drunk faster, so please be mindful of that. Okay. Are you done with the exposition? Now I am, yeah. Hey guys. Oh, but... who's that? I don't know. Found her while I was out shopping. Why bring her here? Well, it was either leave her outside at the mercy of society's finest or bring her unconscious body in here. She's going to make such a ruckus when she wakes up. You know that. That's up for you to deal with. I'll be in my office. What? You picked her up. Why are you leaving it to... You know what? You can't just push that responsibility onto us. You have work to do, damn it. There's two of you. Believe in yourself. Yes, exploit the workers. Do you think Chief knocked her out? Nah, that's unlikely. She'd be crowing about it or taunting us if that were the case. And it's not like her to pick on such a small girl, at least not unprovoked. Yeah, you're right. Damn straight, I'm right. We'll just need to keep quiet. She seems to be sleeping soundly, not comatose. Yeah. Okay then, time to start the night. Yes, whoa, that was really loud. Yes, I'll start working while you go clean the bathroom. Come again? While you spent the whole weekend and Monday doing God knows what, we've had some interesting clients come in. Dogs. Lots of them. You're joking. Jill, you've known me for how long now? Do I look like the kind of woman who would make a joke like that? Well, so, as punishment for leaving me to deal with all of that on my lonesome, you'll be in charge of cleaning the bathrooms. Have fun. Just that? Fine, I see no problem. Where's the cleaning stuff? Here. You brought that from home, didn't you? That I did. Fine. With that out of the way, let's play some music on the new jukebox. This model needs to have all of the 12 slots filled with songs before it can start. I wonder what was the logic behind that decision. I just, whatever goes, I guess. Time to mix drink and change lives. Hey, you, give me a beer. Nope. Oh, sure, right on it. Bottled. Fedora. Beer. What? You're joking. Oh, this is brewed beer. Traditionally brewed beer has become a luxury, but this one's pretty close to the real deal. 1 Adelaide. 2 Bronson extract. 1 powdered Delta. 1 powdered Delta. 1 powdered Delta. Sorry, I don't have like those. I don't have a gamer mouse. 2 Fahrenheit, then 4 Parmatrin. All mixed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think that's fine. Yeah. And here you go. No, this isn't gonna cut it. Give me a big one. Oh. Sure. That beer wasn't enough, apparently. Okay. A big one, okay? So, twice the, that's 8, right? Bum, 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 bum. No, what? Oh, because it's a big drink. Nice. How about this one? Ah, yes, now this one's fit for a man like me. A man like you? Right. You're lucky I was in a meeting close by. This hellhole could certainly use a presence like mine. What? Although, to be fair, work has taken me to worse hellholes, like New Jersey 3rd. 3? Or I. Huh? What kind of work do you do, mister? You're talking to Donovan D. Dawson, chief editor and owner of The Augmented Eye? Work. Nothing gets published there without my blessings. The day started with quite the interesting fellow, it seems. So you're the one to blame for the barrage of daily articles on Alice Rabbit, then? Hey, people love those articles. They love reading about the urban legend. Urban legend. Can you blame him? The idea of some wild card hacker working for their own goals and nobody else's. I don't think that's the kind of corny shit that brings the clicks from all kinds of people. Oh, you're that kind of editor. Oops, sorry. And clicks bring money, and money brings nice stuff. You're not wrong there. At least under capitalism. Stuff like cars and houses and plastic surgery for the masseuse and her kids. Well, I'm not complaining about the fact you write about the hacker, just that you write about them every single day. Some of it isn't even news, just speculations or copycats. I can't read your newspaper's daily feed without running into at least one, just the one, article about Alice Rabbit. Well, first of all, I don't write about it. My interns do. The poor bastards think it'll help make them full-time employees. Oh my god, are you contract? I'm just capitalizing on this topic while it's popular. Oh my god. And second, you're tired of one article about a supposed hacker, but not all the daily stories about murders and other horrors? Oh, work, yeah. Well, I always filter out that section. I don't want to start my day scared and bitter. I have enough pressure and problems as is. I don't need to add Glitch City's lovely citizens to the list. That's on privilege. You're smarter than you look, kid. But if more people were like you, I'd go bankrupt from the lack of traffic. Still, maybe my job would be easier. Huh, how so? People get people get bored of a certain kind of news after seeing it repeatedly. They get desensitized. When I started this job, oh, sorry, I was fixing my mic. When I started this job, it only took the news of some elderly woman being killed to guarantee clicks. Now, you need an elderly woman carrying a sick baby boy getting hit by a truck. Death's not enough. They need full sob story behind it. Jesus Christ. Oh, did I mute it? Oh, that's why it's so quiet. Have songs been playing this whole time? I'm so sorry, I didn't realize. That's why I like those urban legends. They're easier to write about, and you can make shit up. You can make up any shit you want. Spam them while they're hot. And even people like you, people who avoid murder stories, will see them. That brings money. And like I said, money's good. Typical capitalist. Huh. I guess he has a point. No, he doesn't. What about the opinion columns? Aren't those a good source of traffic too? Oh, I hate those brats. They just write about how they're better than everyone else. They might also write about how everyone likes a certain something, likes a certain something should be sodomized. The worst part about it is that they know half of our clicks come from them, so they get all diva-like on my ass. I think you're being too harsh. What about? No, wait. I was thinking of another newspaper. Yeah, the columnists on your page are annoying. See? The kid on the restaurant critique column. Shit, forgot that brat's name. Restaurant? I believe that's that kid. Couldn't care less about his name. Anyway, his column is the latest visited of the bunch. He gets less hits than the obituaries. Hold on, this music's kind of loud. Sorry, I'm like, oh. However, he still insists that I keep paying for his adventures to outrageous restaurants. I wouldn't have any problem with that if he actually wrote about half of the places he visits. He doesn't? How so? He rarely writes about the places the newspaper sends him to. I've even heard he tries to get free meals by proclaiming that he's a food critic. Poor bastard only gets laughed at when he says that. I do remember some guy coming here asking for free drinks and saying he was a critique or whatever. Did he look like a fat child with a really small face? No. Wasn't this one then. Anyway, all this talk made me thirsty. Try to give me a beer this time, please. Did I not give you... Coming right up. Beer again. This man likes his beers. They come cheaper in bulk at the store though. So you want me to make like a big beer or a... One beer. Yeah, this is a beer, alright. Keep it up, kid. You'll get better someday. So tell me, do you see many celebrities in this hellhole? Please stop referring to this place as a hellhole. If a place smells like soap and dog piss, I'm within my constitutional rights to call it a hellhole. Doing my best here, thank you very much. Who was that? Nobody important. Hey, I heard that. Or should I add it? Hey, I heard that. No. Yeah, no. Not about that. Don't be offended by what I say, kid. I'm insulting the building, not you. You can think of it as a small hole in hell rather than rather hellish hole if you like. Charming. So, celebrities. Not really, at least not that I know of. Why? Well, to begin with, you have a serious VIP as a client, but I don't see you losing your shit. You're not making me feel special, honey. And second, because I'm always up for gossip reminding famous people. Especially the red carpet kind of famous. Talk about entitled. Those folks pretend to love, but actually want to see fall from grace. Pretend to love, fall from grace. Why do you think that gossip about famous people always sell? People pretend that they love celebs, but what they really want to see is their idols torn down to their level. They want to see them suffer to get their comeuppance for daring to be so much more successful than them. Nah, I think gossip is just something everyone enjoys, but nobody wants to admit to enjoying. You thought wrong. But even if you were right, it wouldn't change the fact that people love that kind of stuff. Yeah, that's why it's gossip. Don't know why it's called gossip? They want to escape their lives by living somebody else's. Yeah. Sadly, I fail to see the appeal in that whole thing. What do I care if this guy I saw in a random movie was wearing socks with sandals, or if they're dating God knows who? Granted, socks with sandals is practically a public indecency, but still. Oh please, as a bartender, I bet you have a strong voyeuristic streak. Your kind always loves to hear that stuff. Just like hairdressers. This sounds hypocritical coming from you. Jesus Christ, this poor girl is just trying to make ends meet for her rent. Even if that's the case, I don't sensationalize what people do. I don't make it more than that person you know from TV acts like a human. Sensationalize is the key word here. Just the other day, I saw the committee judge bitching over what some girl was wearing to the store. No matter what you say, these people don't exist solely to entertain the public. Work. But this problem exists because they're the ones constantly cultivating the idea that they're perfect and untouchable. Actually, no, I don't think they do. I mean, they're just as human as we are, with like, I guess, non-working class jobs. Going to exotic locales, dressing in elegant ways, indulging in every luxury they can think of. All of that just leaves the public craving for those little moments when they make a mistake and fall to their level. Can't say that's a lie, but sometimes the crowd just wants to see they're human. Hey, that dude plays the nice guy is indeed a really nice guy. To be fair, the gossip articles don't help sensationalizing everything. It feels like they're instigating a behavior that shouldn't even be acknowledged in the first place. Work. You like your big words, eh, Brad? Well, two can play the game of... Hey, you're a bartender, right? No, I'm a lab rat hellbent on world conquest. Sarcasm wastes my time, my money, and your energy. Refrain from using it. Anyway, I just realized that a bartender like you must have heard quite a few stories in her career. Talk about changing subjects. Maybe, why? Wouldn't you like call him talking about those? I bet they would sell quite well. It would be like that priest who published confessionary stories and then got excommunicated and lynched. People usually tell me all this stuff because they know I'm just a simple bartender. A personal stranger of sorts. We could have you ghostwriting. Half of our staff do that. They do? You don't really think Lana Smithy is just one person, do you? Figures. Anyway, eventually the people from the stories would know it's them and blame me. Not only would that hurt us as a business, it would hurt me. I really like hearing clients rant about their lives. Oh, and it would hurt the clients too, I guess. Well, if you ever retire, that offer is waiting for you. Yeah, like you'll remember me 2 weeks from now. Sure. Do you want another drink, Mr. Donovan? Mr. Donovan. Mr. Donovan. Did I say something wrong? Not at all, I just really like the sound of that. Mr. Donovan. Mr. Donovan. Is it really that special? At work, everyone calls me Mr. Dawson, or boss. Boss is just a title. It's too impersonal and cold. It is. Mr. Dawson was my father and grandfather. It's too general. But Mr. Donovan, now that's more like it. They're referring to me, to the man in front of them. Not to my family, not to my position as a boss, to me. Do you want your employees to get personal with you, Mr. Donovan? Oh gods, no. But I want them to fear me. Not because I'm their boss or the name appearing in their paychecks. But rather because I strike mortal dread into them. But, well, being a boss is enough. That's what... starting tomorrow, I'm going to make everyone call me that. Oh yeah. You were asking something. What was it? Drink? Another one? Do you? Ah, yes. You know what? Third time's the charm. Give me a beer. Jesus Christ. Alright. Third time's the charm for what? Anyway, better get him that beer. Sounds like a real asshole. One beer. Yeah, I guess this one's good enough for now. What the fuck do you want me to do? Good to hear. Say kid, does this bar have any investors? He didn't call it a hellhole. There was some bloke named Sven that wanted to give us money if we stamped his face all over the place. But aside from that, no. These bars are pretty much like any fast food chain, so there are no local investors. What? Oh, local fast food chains. Why? Why? I just wanted to let you know how lucky you bastards are. Why? Investors suck harder than my first wife's mouth. Oh my god. Those bastards think they're so important because they put their money in the company. Now you're talking. Now you got me invested. No pun intended. Well, I mean, you give me money so you can make more. That's true. Let me do my thing and I'll give you your money. But no, they have to stick their noses and start changing the silliest of stuff. What good is it to be the boss if you still have to work for someone else? You still have to answer to unions, the government, and those kind of organizations, don't you? Yeah, but that's paperwork. I make somebody else do it and call it a day. These losers ask for meetings. They start talking about stuff they don't like, stuff they found offensive. And there's always that one guy or gal that says, "Hey, why don't you do what the other newspaper does?" Recently, they told me that they needed more clicks. More clicks! I make sure to keep stuff spicy while still keeping production quality up. But that's never enough for them. Well, you know what? They want more clicks. I'll give them more clicks. I'll show them what happens when I do what they want and don't reject ideas. They'll know who the hell Donovan D. Dawson is. Should I be worried? Nah. At least he paid before storming off. I wonder what happened with Sven though. We never heard from him again. Jill?